Stored, 1 of 3, P0456, EVAP leak detect. Oh boy, very small leak. Those are one of the hardest codes to diagnose. Wait a minute, that dropped down to 3. And we got smoke coming out of here. On both ports. Guys, I think we found our leak. Cut the smoke tester on, the smoke machine on. We got our leaking through here and all that. Now what I'm gonna do is activate this solenoid. Let me make sure this thing is not hitting right. There we go. Now I'm gonna go right here, and as soon as I hit 12 volts positive to open that solenoid, that smoke gonna really come out, or it should. Look at that. That's open. That's closed. But it's leaking. It is not, and that's a very small smoke right there. So that's a very small leak. This channel is a member of the Astral Stars, which means we have a zero tolerance policy against the harassment of others. Anybody who violates that policy will be banned. For further information, please visit www.theastralstars.com. Alright guys, we're back at part 2. It's been a while. How long has it been, Sylvie? I don't know, guys, check out the link in the description to the past video and you'll see exactly when we check this out. But we're back. We got the new part. Yeah, buddy. Got our new purge valve / solenoid. All right, guys. Let's do this again like we did last time. Got our smoke test. We're going to hook it up at this end of the valve. And remember, there's a ball in here. When I cut this on, this is going to start smoking. Why is this moving? Oh, there it is, okay. And the ball goes all the way up to 10. And as the leak is closed, that ball should drop down. That indicates no smoke whatsoever. All right, we're going to shut this off. We're going to take our old one. We're going to plug it off right here. Cut our smoke machine on. Remember what happened last time? It was at number 3. And you can see it smoking out of the end. And this solenoid right here, this valve, as Sylvia wanna so eloquently point out to me last time, this valve should be,
you remember that,
this valve should be closed, so there'd be no smoke out of it. That should be all the way down to 0. All right, let's cut that off. Let's get our new one. First you gotta take off the protectors, the dust protectors they give you on there. Then we're going to plug it up to here and activate it. Look at that, guys. That thing dropped down in there instantly, completely down. Not an ounce of smoke coming out of there. Nothing. And if I take this off.
Wait a minute. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, I got you.
Okay. It starts smoking. So definitely, here we go. So just to make it look pretty, we're going to put this one back up here and we're going to take it back to the auto parts store and tell them we got a defective one. you guys might laugh, but there's people that actually do that mess. So I don't want to hear it. All right, guys, let's get this installed and we'll be right back. All right, guys, let's get our new one over here. And make sure you go don't damage these plastic vacuum lines. So put it under the vacuum lines. First thing you want to do is hook up this one over here to the intake. You just want to, there's a little part right there. Can't hardly see that, can you?
No, you can see it.
I'm gonna push that on, push it all the way in. Then you got this one right here. You're gonna, actually, you know what, guys? Because that one, let's do this because this is plastic and I'm bending on that and I don't want to do that. Let's take this back off. Let's hook up this one first. Push that one in. And then there's this little latch right here, this white tab right there. You just want to make sure that's all the way in, and then pop that and lock it into place. I'm showing you that because it's the same thing. You got to do this one over here. You got to push that on till it can't go no more, and then reach up under it, take your finger, push that tab up to lock it into place. That one's done. Now you got your one over here. This one going back to the tank and all, and it's got a green tab right there locking. So you're gonna go ahead, push that all the way in till it can't go no more, and then lock it into place. Now the important part, your electrical connector. Take your electrical connector, put it on till it clicks, and it's in place. Last but not least, your 8mm bolt. Put it right there. Grab your 8mm deep 3/8 drive or 1/4 drive. Now I'm using a cordless ratchet. If you're not used to these, don't use it, because you can strip out that collar inside there. Actually, what I'm gonna do is just go down, bring it out here. I'm gonna just let it go, let the ratchet tighten it up till it's just tight. That's it. It does not have to be super tight, guys. Check that out, man. That is great. All right, next thing you want to do is you got your cover. Now, let me see where I'm at. On this cover, is there something missing? You're gonna see this grommet right here. Sometimes there's not another one, but you got this grommet right here, and right here you have these two little circles right here, these tabs or whatever you want to call them. Those two tabs line up right back there on that metal bracket over the intake. And that grommet, up here. Oh yeah, man, that grommet, right over here on this valve cover, there's a post. That's what that grommet's set down on. But first what you gotta do, and your oil cap's gotta be off. First you wanna do is set that tab back, set that into those grooves back there, and then bring it down over the oil cap where that's supposed to be, and that pop that grommet down and put your oil cap on. Check that out. Yeah, buddy. Alright, we'll be right back. Alright guys, we're up under the truck on the driver's side, and remember that video we said we're going to recommend the customer change the vent valve as well. So we definitely going to change that. So what you want to do is first unplug it. Now there's a tab right there. You want to push that tab into the connector and then pull back. Yeah, and pull back. Son of a biscuit. Nuts ain't doing me no good, man. What the? I hate this mess. Yo, okay, fine. I'm gonna try this one more time, then I'm gonna get me some hose pliers. That ain't working. So, you're gonna go through the same problem, guys. I did bring a pair of pliers out here. Let me see if I can use the pliers. See, I don't like the pliers. I like using the hose pliers. So I think I got it disconnected though. Man, look at that mess. All that dirt in there. All right, the next thing you want to do, guys. There's no screws or nothing holding this in. What you want to do is take it and turn it clockwise just a little bit, and then this thing will pop right out. So not counterclockwise, definitely turn it clockwise. And when you put it back in, well, you know what, let me go get the other one, but when you put it back in.
Why are you putting that back in?
to show them. But
Why don't you get the new one?
don't tell me what to do, Sylvia. You know, you are definitely.
Because that would make too much sense.
Let me go get the new one, guys. I'll be right back. All right, guys, we got our new valve, and what you want to do, guys? Take a tad bit of white lithium grease, and you're gonna have 2 O-rings on this thing. Just put a little bit on the O-rings to make this installation a lot easier. Now, what you want to do, now watch the orientation where I put this solenoid in at. Now watch where the connector is. Right now the connector is face down. So you're going to push it a little bit. Now what you want to do is just, as you put pressure on it, you're going to feel it lock right into place. Going to push right into place. There we go. And once you push it into place, now you're going to go counterclockwise, and that locks it into place. And it's going to be straight down. Perfect. Plug this back up. Make sure this dirt is out of here and all. Plug it back up till it clicks. And that is done. Alright guys, we'll be right back. Alright guys, the next thing we're going to do is clear the codes. Our diagnostic connector is located up under the instrument cluster. Under the dashboard, right in the center of the steering column. Now there's 2 things you want to look at now, guys. This is very important, especially if you're doing this to somebody's car, like we are. It's been a while. It's been definitely a few weeks before we did this job. So not only am I going to be clearing the codes out, but I want to check to see if any other codes came up during that time. Because that's all you need is the customer call you back the next day or 2, say, hey, my check engine light came on. So we're going to solve that right now. So we got it plugged up. Let's do a read on the codes, and I'm going to show you about them when we come back. Be right back. All right, guys, let's go ahead and read the codes. Read codes. All right, P0456, 1 of 3 is the same thing as last time. If we go scroll over, one P0456, 2 of 3, and 3 of 3. So that is cool. So let's escape out of that. Let's go down, erase the codes. Yeah, I'm sure. Yes, we don't care about that. And erase the codes. All right, great guys. All right, we'll be right back.
Alright, so this is the conclusion on this 2012 F150 with a 3.5 engine where we had a P0456 code, and we showed you what we replaced. If you guys have any comments or questions, you can post it below in the comment section, or you can email Timmy at tim@astroautorepairs.com. Hope you paid attention. If not, hope you paid attention. If not, watch it again. This is Sylvia from Astro Auto Repairs. If we can't repair it, nobody can. See you next time.